Okay, guys, here we are, week 6. This is a quick video just to go over the lab and what you're expected to do in the lab. It's another one where you're writing your own code. So you guys are prepared for this. You're ready for it. Time to write your own code. So let's look at what we got here. So I'm going to go to lab 6 here, right here. Okay. So basically, you're using the alter statement to alter the commands, to alter your objects and foreign key constraints. Using the create statement now, instead of just modifying, you're making one. Alter statements to modify names, and you're going to write a couple, several insert statements that go with your input transactions, and you're going to use an update statement to change the data. So not the first time you've done update statements. There's been a time before that you've done update statements. So let's look at the description here, which will tell you what your steps are. There are only 4 steps to this lab, well, 4 plus multiple. So the first thing you're going to do is add rental item price and rental item type to the rental item table. You're going to use the alter command to do that, alter table, and then you're going to add the columns. You're going to create the price table, which you've seen done. You haven't written one yet. You're going to write one now. You're going to rename some columns. You're going to insert 3 rows into the items table. You're going to insert a new member account with 3 contacts. So far, again, you can go through this. So what this lab is doing, it's now asking you to do the things that you've done already, but you've only altered the code for. You haven't actually written the code for. In our help section, let me go to the top of this for y'all. It takes you to the section like here, alter, check constraints, things you've already. Again, the thing with this lab, it might seem confusing at the onset because you haven't done this before, but you actually have. Go back to lab 1, lab 2, 3, and 4, where you were altering the statements, and you'll see all this stuff there. And you can model it off of those statements there. So here's a basic on how to create a table. Create table menu, menu ID number, and then you put your constraints there, primary key. So I'm not going to go too in-depth into this. This is going to be a very, very short video just to kind of go over the steps because this is stuff you've already done, modified. So you got this command, the DESC describe command is great. It shows you what's in those tables. So describe menu, you'll see what's there. If you ever need to know, if you're writing a query and you're trying to find what columns in the table to write the query off of, DESC and the name of the table will give you everything you need to know about it. How you do the insert table, the inserts, again, you've seen these before. Select, you can alter the table here, just add the column, alter table menu, add breakfast item, add lunch item. And you give the data type and you're good to go. You put the describe, comes back up with the items. Now here, update menu, set breakfast item equal to menu item, where menu item equals omelet. So what you're doing here, using an update command to modify a field in the table based on another field. So you're setting breakfast item equal to menu item, and then where's omelet, and then here lunch item equals menu item hamburger. So now you added those 2 columns before, and here's what it turns out. Here's the results. Okay. Then you add a constraint. Add constraint, CK menu, check breakfast item is not null or lunch is not null. So you so remember, if you add a constraint to a table, it's got to be after you insert the data, because if you try to insert this data prior to, if you try to insert this data after the constraints in place, it would error out because of the check constraint. Okay, so let's look over in the instructions tab. And again, it's a step. I don't know why it says 88 points. The entire lab is worth 50. So someone was a little happy when he was assigning point values to things. So ignore those point values. So here, step 1, 4 points. Add the rental item price and rental item type columns. Again, alter table, add rental item price, and the data type you're going to use. Money, money number, whatever it's going to be. So like I said, not going to be a really long video on this, just real simple. Here's how it works. Just follow the steps through. You'll get this one. Refer back to labs 2, 3, and 4 for the code you wrote there that modified out, that you modified to turn in. Follow the instruction details. Everything is pretty solid. There were some questions on step 3 over here. Let's see if I can find what it was. Hint for step 4. Yeah, here it is. So in this column here, insert 2 rows into the rental table with dependent rows for each of the rental item table. So when you write this query, right here, it's on D, I think it's here. Insert a new row. Nope, this isn't, it's D, sorry. Get down here to D, yeah. Insert 3 new rows in the rental and 4 new rows in the rental item table. These rentals should be new releases, and it's recommended that you use the sys date for their release date so that we work consistently through the course. 2 of the rows in the rental item table should link to the same row in the rental table. So basically what you're saying here is you're going to add 4 rows into the rental items table that you just modified up there to put the date in, and then you're going to do 3 items in the rental table. So what you're trying, so basically what this is, when you insert into the rental table, you're foreign keying into the rental items table where the date is. So so your results will look, I think the results are down here. So your results will look like this. So Harry Potter will relate to ID number 2 in the items table, and Ginny and Lily will relate to item 1 in the items table. So keep that in mind when you're in that query, that you are actually doing an update that's linking to another table. So you make sure that the proper IDs are gone through. So, and here's the query to check the data. So I think that's really all I need to cover with you guys on this. I think you're good on everything. So if you have any questions, as always, ping me on Hangouts or on Discord, or text me. Again, I remind you, on Saturdays, if you need help on Saturdays, please don't post the forums. I really don't check on Saturdays. I'm trying to. This Saturday I checked a couple times and didn't see anyone post anything, but go ahead and post, ping me on my phone number, text me, or Hangouts, and I'll answer you. I'll answer the phone because I'm pretty free on Saturdays, and I'll help you out. Okay, got another video coming up in a little bit, and thank you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.